Hello, this is Sudhakar Moparty. Today, we're going to talk about chat GPT integration one more time. But this time, I'm going to talk with respect to the skillbanc app, how we integrated it. So this was the previous video that I posted, AI chat object. So let me use my annotation, invisible pen. Let's see. Okay. All right. So that's good. So here I got a chat object. So basically, what is chat object? You give a prompt, and then you say, okay, give me the chat response, and then it'll give you the response. So what we are doing is using the API. We're going to go to ChatGPT and get the response, input this prompt and get the response, and then store it in this object. So that's what we're going to see. Okay. All right, let's scroll down a little bit. Okay, so I got this grid. I can create as many chat objects as I want. Basically, it's a prompt and a response. You have a prompt and you have a response. So let's go edit that. I just created a simple object. Okay. What is a security group? AWS security group. And why is it important? Okay, so let's say that's my prompt. I'm going to click get response. So it's going there using the API behind the scenes, brings back, populates this chat response. All right, so we got some text here. So let's read about it. AWS security groups are virtual firewalls that control the traffic for one or more instances. They're important because they provide an additional layer of security for AWS environment by allowing you to control which traffic is allowed to in and out of your instances. They can also be used to restrict access to specific ports and IP addresses, as well as create rules to ensure that only authorized users are able to access your instances. So that's a pretty standard answer, which we already know. Here we are just testing it. So that's pretty cool. Now, what we did, we just stored some additional information. If it fails, I want to have a log, and then it gives me the response in JSON. So that's your JSON object, which we are just formatting and then putting it in our portal. Yeah, so that's a generic chat object. Finally, we did that. Okay, so let's see. So now the idea is I want to keep accumulating. Okay. Okay, it said what is a security group? Why is it important? Okay, now that's good. So let me create one more. This time I'm going to say which instance type do you suggest for a web application? So let's give like web application with daily users with, let's say, 1,000 daily users, spending spending 10 minutes on average, 10 minutes on an average. Okay, let's say that's my prompt. Okay, let's see what it will give. For a web application with 1,000 daily users spending 10 minutes on an average, we suggest an Amazon EC2 M5 instance type. The instance type offers a balance of compute, memory, and network resources and is suitable for most web applications. Additionally, it provides a cost-effective solution for hosting web applications with moderate traffic. Cool. So now I got all these questions getting accumulated. So the idea here is in this skillbanc app, we want to organize, this is for learning about EC2 instances. So we got EC2 instance, load balancers, clients, security groups, storage, network interface, etc., etc. So we want to have all these groups, sections, and as you are going through topic by topic, we want you to create let's say here we go here, load balancer. So we got a load balancer here, load balancer chat. So you can start asking questions. What is network interface? What is the difference between application load balancer and network load balancer? So we just pulled all this and then we put it here. It's the same text. If probably it is pulling from AWS documentation. So we recommend that you watch these videos that we are posting, scaling group. These are the same videos in my channel. So I got host name type. These are all my previous videos. So they are basically nicely integrated here. And then also you have the ability to ask a question. So you will be here, and then you can click on any of these videos. And if you have a question, you can create a new chat and then give the prompt, and you get the response. So this is how I want to make young engineers to come into the industry and become quickly comfortable with the AWS. So as far as tutorials are concerned, as far as practically doing, you need to open an AWS account, obviously. So with this understanding, you should be able to navigate yourself. But if you need assistance, we're here to help. We got this register and contact us, and we will give you support and mentorship. So yeah, so we are literally teaching this machine about AWS. So as you could see, now the next step is to, okay, this is knowledge base. Next step is to automate things. So you accumulate information, and then you hit a button, and then through the APIs, you provision these things, however you want to affect programmatically your infrastructure in the cloud. So it's kind of a parallel application, you can say. You can use my management console, but mostly I want to use this as a model to understand the entire AWS technology. Okay. And then so organize all my notes um, as these engineers, learning these things, and they may be asking questions, and those are shareable questions. So they're all nicely organized, and then we can gain that knowledge as quickly as possible. That's my goal, to give somebody AWS knowledge on a fast track. So if you are interested, so I'd be happy to help. Get in touch with me. All right. That's all I have for today. Take it easy.